Hey kids, today we're going to go ahead and look at multiplying our two-digit numbers using the standard algorithm. So let's go ahead and get started. We learned yesterday that there are steps that you have to take to actually multiply these numbers. The first step, remember, is to multiply the ones. So, I want to take a look at my 3 right here. And I'm going to go ahead and multiply my 3 by the 5 and by the 7. So watch what I do here. Think about what we did with our wands. We go straight up. So that's telling us, so we have to do 3 times 5. And we know that 3 times 5 is 15. But here's the thing, I'm only allowed to have one number in my place value. You have to forgive my 5. So I'm going to go ahead now and regroup and put my 1 up there. So that's the first step. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go diagonal. I'm going to multiply diagonally. So now I have my 7 multiplying by my 3, and that gets me 21, but I also have to include my 1 up here. So 21 plus 1 is 22. So that's our first step, multiply the ones. Now, our next step is we want to go ahead and multiply the tens. So I'm going to go ahead and get a different color now. Let's get blue. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my 1 right here. But before I even do that, I want to go ahead and drop my 0. Because remember, there is a 0 hiding behind that 3 right there. But anyway, let's go back to my 1. I'm going to take my 1 and I'm going to go diagonal up to my 5 right here. That's the big thing. Start with your diagonal right there. 1 times 5 is 5. Then I come back down to my 1 right here, and then I go straight up and I say 1 times 7 is 7. The last thing I'm going to do, boys and girls, and it's so important you remember this last step, is I want to add. So now I'm going to go ahead and change one more color up here. I'll do a green one this time. I'm going to add these all together. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 2 plus 5 equals 7. And 2 plus 7 equals 9. So your answer is 975. Let me show you that one more time, this time just a little bit quicker. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the 1 up there. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 equals 22. That's my multiplying the ones. Now I want to go ahead and drop my 0. Now I have to go ahead and take a look at my tens. My 1, multiply 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 7 is 7. So that's me multiplying the tens. And now I want to go ahead and add. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. So 975 is the answer, because what I did is I just added right there. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do the standard algorithm, and we're going to go ahead and look at that later today. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later.